Okay, sorry guys.
We got reconnected.
We got disconnected, so we're gonna try to reconnect again. Maybe my technical help can help me out by updating my Instagram and Facebook, and then we'll get everybody connected here again. Okay, guys? So give us just a minute to send out the new link. And remember, so that you can get it more easily, just remember to scroll down and subscribe and turn on notifications. Hey, Alex, I'm glad you're with me.
Notification bell.
Turn on the notification bell. That way you can find me easily if we get disconnected. So again, we are playing a math game called Spiral. You set up your cards. It doesn't really matter what card goes where, as long as you have a starting card and you make a spiral around and you have an ending card. The goal of the game is to be the first one to get to the end. All right. So we're doing some multiplication, some addition. And whose turn was it?
Yours.
Mine. All right. So here I go. I am this figure. Elliot is over here and Alexander's here. I got a 6. So again, I started. Alexander bumped me back to start because he landed on my card. So I had to go all the way back to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jacks stand for 11.
Jacks stand for backs.
Queens stand for 12. Kings stand for 13. So I landed on Jack, which is 11. 11 times 6 is 66. Your turn, Alexander.
Three plus 3 is 6.
He did 3 plus 3 is 6. So if you're younger, you can do a addition problem.
Or
All right, Elliot, your turn.
subtraction. 1.
King, what does that mean?
13
13 plus, 13 times 1.
is,
13.
of course, anything times 1 is itself, right? Identity property of multiplication, correct? I got 1. All right. Remember, a queen is worth 12, so 12 times 1 is 1. Your turn, Alexander.
12 and 2.
So what do you do?
3 plus 2 is 5.
You got it. All right, Elliot, your turn.
1.
Mm.
I keep getting 1s.
You
Okay. 13 times 1 is 13.
got it.
Keep getting 1s.
You get easy on 6. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 times 6, 24. Your turn, Alexander.
3. I can't reach.
1, 2, 3. So this is a 12 plus.
3. 15.
You got it. Elliot, your turn. Thank you.
6.
I'm on that 7 wheel.
Okay. Ooh.
7 times 6.
No.
Don't you have a trick for 7 times 6?
No, 7 times 8.
Ooh, yeah, that's your trick. So Elliot's thinking, what is 7 times 6? Can you count better by 7s or 6s?
I don't really know either.
So let's do it. Good. We're playing a math game called Spiral, and we're trying to get to the end.
I don't know.
Let's count together. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. 42. All right, so Elliot, what card were you on last?
This.
Okay.
I was
Well, you know what, Elliot? We're gonna
6 back.
Okay, we're gonna give you a slide, okay? Like we gave Alexander a slide. So the rules of the game are if you get the answer incorrect, you go back to your previous card, okay? But we're letting one slide go. So my turn. 1, pretty easy. So I'm gonna follow the spiral. I think one of the hardest parts about this game is just following the spiral. It's a little challenging.
Yeah.
1 times 3 is 3. Your turn, Alexander.
5. 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
10 plus 5 is 15.
You got it. Elliot, your turn.
3. And then this 5.
Okay.
5 times 3 is 15.
We keep getting that one. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that out? 5. Ooh, this is a tricky one. 13 times 5. You know what I need to do? I need to get my trusty little clipboard to do this and show you guys what I'm going to do.
Little clipboard.
Trusty little clipboard. Here we go.
13 and 9?
Times 5.
Oh.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Times.
Here's what I'm going to do. I could count by 5s, but I want to just
Okay, just
show
figure
you
it out.
guys. Elliot thinks he knows. I want to show you guys how to do 2 by 1 digit multiplication. If it goes past the 12 times tables and it's a little more complicated than this will be pretty easy, but let me just show everybody. 13 times 5. All right.
13x 5.
5 times 3 is 15, right? 5 goes here. 1 goes here. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 1
Equals, I believe,
would make 6.
65.
Is that what you thought it was?
No.
What's 5 times 12? Yeah?
I was thinking of
12, 24, 36, 48, 60. So 13 times 5 is 65. All right, Alexander, your turn.
A 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. That's easy.
Okay, Elliot, your turn.
4.
which way?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, you're getting to the outer ring. 4 times 6.
24.
Got it. 1. 1 times 11 is 11. Your turn, Alexander.
With the 5, with the 5. 5 plus 5 is 10.
Good.
6.
It's a
Ooh,
double.
nice roll.
It's a double and it equals 10.
You got it.
5 times 6 is 30.
Good. Do you know 5 times 5 is 25?
Mommy, I
I
thought you
didn't
were giving. I
6.
thought you were giving him a high five.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So queens stand for
11.
No, that's Jack. Queens
Oh.
stand for 12.
12.
12 times, did I get a 6? 12 times 6. Well, let's see. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. Am I right? Okay. So if you're just joining us, we're playing a game
No.
called Math Spiral. Sorry, Math Spiral. And to play this game, we set up our cards in a spiral. And when we land on a card, which we're landing on it using a dice, when we land on a card, you multiply, you move that many, then you multiply the number on your dice times the card you land on. Aces stand for 1, jacks 11, queens 12, kings 13. We're multiplying, which you can do, Lauren, but Alexander is adding. The goal is to try to be the first one to the finish. So you set up a spiral of cards. Doesn't matter which card goes where, but you just have to set up this spiral and you start. Okay, we're using Lego characters, but you can use beads, whatever you want for your little thing to move around.
Mommy,
Okay,
I'm not using characters.
so
I need to
Alexander.
go potty.
okay, quick, upstairs. Yeah. So guys, Alexander's excusing himself for a minute. So Elliot and I are going to keep playing.
Mommy,
One-
I was going downstairs.
I know, but you need to go up because you're going to do your Zoom with your class. Okay, sorry guys. If you run into someone else on their card, you have to, you bump them and they have to go back to start. Alexander did that to me earlier. Any questions about the game or the rules? Type it in chat. Your turn, Elliot.
I
Yeah.
have a question. What if you land on the last one, then you have to multiply the number that you rolled to get on that last one by that number on the last one?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Go ahead, Elliot.
1. 5 times 1 is 5.
All right. 5. So I'm going to move around the spiral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I landed on king. So king stands for 13, right? Didn't I just do this problem? 13 times 5, 65. All right. If you miss a problem, the rule is just move back to the previous card. Go ahead.
5.
Elliot is on the outer edge of the spiral, so he's close to finishing.
10 times 5 is 50.
Good.
Easy.
2. 1, 2. 6 times 2 is 12.
6.
Elliot's getting close to finishing.
I'm on that 9.
9.
9 times 6. 54.
All right. Is he right? 9 times 6 is 54.
Yeah.
9 times 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. You got it.
You're acting like I was wrong.
Build that confidence. Say, yes, of course, Mom, I'm right. 1, 2. 2 times 4 is 8. All right, Elliot, he's got it now. He's got to roll a 2.
Got a 6.
He got a 6. You have to roll exactly to end for the ending card. 4. So this gives me a chance to catch up. 4 times 5 is 20. Your turn.
4.
Elliot's stuck because he
I need a 1
has
or a
to
2.
land on a 1 or a 2. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 3 is 15. That's our favorite multiplication fact for this game.
9. 3.
Ah, you're stuck. 6. I'm going to catch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I landed on ace, which is worth 1. 6 times 1 is 6. It's down to the wire. Is it going to be me or Elliot?
Can you face the computer down so they can see?
Yeah, go ahead. Good idea.
I got a 5. I can't do anything.
All right, here we are. We're at the end.
What if I get a 1? Then
Oh
I bump you.
no, if he gets a 1, he would bump me. 4, can't do anything.
1!
Oh no!
Oh.
Elliot got a 1 and he bumped me. I was 1 space away from winning and now I have to go all the way back to the
And
start.
I need to go 1.
Yes, and he gets to go
1
1.
times 1 is 1.
Grrr. This is infuriating. All right. 5. Where am I? Oh, I'm on start. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 2 is 10.
1.
Oh no.
I won because I got a 1.
What is it though?
1 times 9 is 9.
Okay.
I won because I got a 1.
Elliot won the game. What do you guys think of this game, Spiral?
Fun.
Yeah, it's a fun math game, right? So you can keep playing this math game, maybe set it up a different way. And we are going to come back together. I'll check in with you just before 1 o'clock. So that's in 26 minutes. I'll check in with you. But then we're going to transition to Lunch Doodles with Mo Willems. He is doing amazing lunch doodles where you can follow along, learn about Mo Willems, what inspires him, how he does some of his art. And yeah, we want to make sure to take advantage of this offering he's doing. So I'll explain this game one more time before I go. Let me get my phone so that I can tell you the exact rules without messing up. It is called Spiral, okay? And here's how it works. Let me tell you exactly how it works. Your goal is to be the first one on the finishing card. The finishing card for us was that 9 over there. You can't quite see, but here's how you play. You need a deck of cards. You need game pieces. They don't have to be these cool, awesome Legos, right? They can be beads, anything. Do you mind checking to make sure Alexander's getting on Zoom? Thank you. So your object can be whatever. Maybe like those little what do you call them? Game pieces, any kind of game pieces from a game is fine. So you're going to put your game pieces on the first card, which is the card that you started your spiral with in the middle. Okay. And after that, you have to know what what numbers everything stands for. So aces stand for 1. Okay. Jacks stand for 11.
Yes.
Queens stand for 12. Thank you. And kings stand for 13. Okay. So again, the object of the game is the first one to travel from start all the way around the spiral to finish. So you build a spiral out of the entire deck of cards and create a new game board every time. Each player puts their figure in the middle of the spiral, their game piece, and then they roll the dice, right? I rolled a 5, so I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm moving outward in my spiral. Now I have to multiply that number 5. 5 times 2 is 10. If I got it wrong, like if I said 5 times 2 is 5, I have to go back to the card that I was just at, okay? But let's say I got it right. 5 times 2 is 10, and then Elliot rolls, and he bumps into me. If somebody bumps into you, you have to go back to your starting space. If you are a younger kid playing this game, instead of multiplication, just add, right? So I got 5, and I landed on the 2. 2 plus 5 is 7, right? Any questions? Any questions about the game? I'm going to just type in what the face cards stand for, and let me know if you have any questions. You want to set up a new spiral? Okay. Collect all the cards. All right. Can you play with other cards? Like what kind of cards? If I say ace is 1, jack is 11, queen is 12, king is 13. He was on Zoom, you said?
Yes.
Probably the setup, the spiral is the trickiest part.
Unless we do it if it's not a spiral.
But how else would you do it?
One?
Yeah, but I think the spiral is fun. It just, you got to just make sure to do really straight lines so you know. I think you can do it. You can do it.
No, it's hard.
I'll help you. Let's wait. We're going to start in the middle.
I'm gonna make a line.
Okay, make a line. Try that. But I don't know if you're going to have space. Pictures. What kind of cards? Pictures. What do you mean? Not sure what you mean. You know what she means?
No.
Lauren. What? Why?
It's not muted.
Oh. Thank you. So guys, I just wanted to show you, even though the game is called Spiral and we set it up as a spiral, Elliot's now doing it a bit of a different design. He's just making it into like a line, which will work perfectly well too. We'll just get from start to finish following the line. So that's another way you can set it up. Hey guys, we're just
Hi.
finishing up our math block, and we're about to transition to see. Let me show Amelia. Lunch doodles with Mo.
Yes.
You can Google that or look it up on YouTube. Hi, Alex. So we're gonna do lunch doodles with Mo. I suggest you have pencil, scrap paper, or a little notebook, maybe some markers. But before we transition to Mo Willems, let's go over our Alex. It's called Lunch Doodles with Mo.
Why is it
You know, like Elephant and Piggy and all those awesome characters.
why is it
He's gonna
lunch
teach you.
doodles with Mo?
It's around lunchtime. He's gonna teach you some of how he draws his characters, and maybe like a game. He sometimes teaches a game. But Alex, do you want to hear my joke of the day? Okay, here we go. How did the dog stop the television show?
Yes.
Make a guess. He pressed his paws. I thought you would like that. Okay, let's go over our trivia of the day because we do have a quiz at 3:00.
Yes. I love quizzes.
Okay, ready? What is the capital of New Jersey?
I know it.
Trenton, you got it. All right. What is our word of the day? Mellifluous. Mellifluous. This is an adjective. It means sweet or musical, pleasure to hear. Okay? So, again, we are going to transition to Mo Willems, but we're going to come back at 1:30. 1:30, I will be back with you for our special feature. If you've been with me before, you know what this is about. All right, so he's retracting all his messages. I'm going to type in the chat for everyone to see. Okay, guys, go watch. What's it called? Lunch Doodles with Mo.
Yay!
See you at 1:30. All right, remember, stay connected, not infected. See you soon. Hey everybody, we're back. Did anyone do their lunch doodles with Mo? Mo Willems, author of Elephant and Piggy and Some Amazing Stories. I was able to see Mo Willems in person at Columbia University a couple years ago when he spoke to teachers there. Very inspiring. Awesome. Ellie and Alexander did. Sometimes it's tricky. Sometimes it's tricky following such a good artist. But we give it our best shot. So what I would like to do now is I would like to tell you about the website of the day. Last week, I tried to introduce some sites that had some really great quality content for kids. I think the one I'm going to introduce today would be great for kids, adults, anyone who's interested. So today's website of the day, drum roll please, is Google this: the hidden worlds of the national parks. So if you Google the hidden worlds of the national parks, you will get to an amazing website where you can take some tours with park rangers. Let me just show you my other screen where I have it open and what it looks like.
Did you show me yet?
Well, I don't think so. So take a look, guys.
Wow.
Right? Looks pretty amazing. Okay. Again, this is the website of the day. Okay. You can take a tour of Carlsbad Caverns, of the Hawaii volcanoes. We were there last summer. Amazing. Dry Tortugas. So check out the website and go learn a little bit more about some of our national parks. Now, our segment, our special feature at 1:30, as most of you know, it is time for new use for an ordinary object. So what do we have today? Let me show you. We have newspaper. Okay, this was a US Route 1 newspaper. So here is our new use. I'm going to tear off a section.
You throw it into Route 1?
No way. Not going to throw it in Route 1, even though I might like to. I'm going to take this newspaper and I'm going to wad it up. Okay. And I'm going to put it in a shoe. All right. That might sound a little funny, but this is a really great trick. If your shoes get too wet and icky, stick some newspaper in your shoes because newspaper is very absorbent. It can absorb that extra moisture. So that is our new use for an ordinary object of the day. So here's what I'm going to say now. It is time for us to get our bodies moving again, to get some exercise. This morning I introduced
Mommy, I already did that on the computer.
exercise?
Yeah.
Oh, but I bet it wasn't long enough. We are going to do a few things. Here's some choices. If you have something else you'd like to do, go for it. We've got our sticky note wall ball, freeze dance, or a balancing act. Maybe try that.
What were you balancing again?
Like stand on one foot for 20 seconds, stand on
yeah.
another foot for 20 seconds. Maybe try to make it longer every time. All right. So again, we will be back.
As you say.
We will be back at 2 o'clock. Okay, 2 o'clock. And we will have a check-in, just a quick check-in to see how everyone did with their exercise. Maybe go over the trivia one more time before our 3 o'clock quiz. All right, everybody cool out there? Good? All right. See you at 2 o'clock. Yeah, how about 3? You pick 3.
If they hatch before I eat them. Get the chocolate.
Hey guys! Alexander's enjoying mini egg.
It's unmuted.
It's unmuted.
Why does it say that?
He took his comments away.
What does that mean?
It means like you write something and then if you retract it, it goes away.
Why? Why did you do that?
I don't know. To ask him. Hey guys! This is just a quick little check-in. How did everyone's exercise time go?
Good.
Alexander did some kicking. He made some towers and he did some kicking.
I
Elliot-
didn't make a tower.
Oh.
I put a dinosaur on the robot and I kicked it.
Elliot played catch with Brandon. So again, this is just a quick check-in. This is our 2 o'clock check-in. I will go over the trivia really quickly, and then we're going to come back at 3 o'clock. And at 3 o'clock, we will have our quiz and our minute to win it. So don't miss out at 3 o'clock. All right, so here's our trivia. Ready? What is the state capital of Trenton? Is the state capital of New Jersey. Our word of the day. It's a pretty complicated word.
Mellifluous.
Good, mellifluous. What part of speech is it? It is an adjective, and it means sweet or musical, pleasant to hear. Okay, so make sure you know the word of the day, the part of speech, the definition, maybe even how to use it in a sentence. Make sure you know the state and the state capital. And
The head capital.
I shared a website earlier that I'm going to share again, which is our website of the day. So go to Google and type in the hidden worlds of the national parks. Yeah. You can be transported to Hawaii and Volcano National Park or Carlsbad Caverns. So make sure, check it out. Looks really, really cool. And we are going to get back to our, can you sit a second?
Right.
We're going to get back to our local remote learning. All right, so we're going to get back to our local remote learning. I'm going to do some of this learning for Hopewell, and we will come back at 3 o'clock. So be here. Remember, stay connected.
Not infected.
See you at 3 o'clock.
Mute.
Hey guys, we just did a quick check-in. Tell me in the chat how your exercise was, and we're going to move to our remote learning, do some work for Hopewell, and be back at 3 o'clock for Minute to Win It,
On another one.
and for our quiz of the day. All right, be ready.
We already did the quiz.